Alright, welcome back. So we are at the first boss, Elder Nadox, who is a giant spider, or the Vizier, blah blah blah, if you follow lore or whatever. He works for the Lich King, he's an asshole. We're gonna kill him. He's not too hard of a fight. You just have to watch out for a few things. Alright, I'm gonna tank him where he is. You can tank him anywhere you want. I find that easier because he summons ads from these little egg sacs that we see around here, and it's easier for me to pick them up if they're running towards us as opposed to, oh wait, they magically showed up. The one ad you really need to watch out for is it's something called the Guardian, which is a spider ad. When he is around, it has an 80-yard radius for an aura, which makes all the people around him invulnerable. As you can see on screen, it announces that the Guardian hatches. I have to pick the Guardian up very quickly, and the DPS has to take him down stat. Once he's down, continue. Couple of other things to note. There will be ads that get pulled, and they usually they will go for the healer. As you can see in this situation, the Death Knight was kind of off tanking those. He kept popping Death and Decay whenever they would show up and take him out really quickly. Also, I would be throwing down Thunderclaps, and if things started getting really hairy, oh, there's Death and Decay again, I would pop Challenging Shout, which I did towards the end. Other than that, he does a massive poison, which needs to be dispelled. We had a Poison Cleanse Totem out there. On Heroic, it does about 25,000 damage over 30 seconds, so if you don't have Poison Cleanse, you'll see your party's health start to drop really fast. But we had a pretty kick-ass healer, so this really wasn't too big of an issue. I mean, if you get those things aside, this boss is really easy to beat. And not worth skipping, in my opinion. Well, it's April 1st. I am not doing an April Fool's joke. I thought about it, but I hate April Fool's Day. I think it's the lamest holiday I've ever seen in my life. Ooh, and I get 500 Stonekeeper shards. Great. It's not even a holiday, it's just stupid. I don't know if any of you were trying to watch subscription items on YouTube, but they're all upside down. That just pissed me off. But for normal people just searching and looking at things, it's fine. So unfortunately, if you are subscribed to me, you will not see this. Well, you'll see it normally because I'm not uploading until after midnight. Alright, let everybody drink up. And let's continue on. Got a little more trash to clear out before the second boss. This instance, I don't know what Blizzard was thinking. I mean, it has everybody in it. It's got Blood Elves, it has Valkyrie, it has spiders, it has some weird mutated thing, it has one of those mushroom guys. Way to go, Blizz. Sometimes I just don't know what they're thinking. I often wonder. Yes, look at all that AoE. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yep, so while we're clearing trash... Oh, this next one, I'll mention this poll. Wait till this giant guy, I mean, use your judgment. If he's too close, wait till he's gone. Because you want to pull these guys. I don't know why I did that. And pull that guy at the same time. Or me. I don't know why I did that either. Oh, right. I just respect, so I was checking things out. Yep, there's my spec currently. It doesn't really matter which guy you go after first. I go for the Frost guy because it's a pain in the ass. He will freeze you in place and whatnot. Line of sight pull him. They do run over, but they will cast a spell first and slow you and all sorts of fun shit, so this is what I do. There we go. I was close enough. Pop out. Start gaining aggro. Huzzah. Now there are a lot of pats running around here that you need to watch out for. Those little guys that we killed before, there's two more groups of them that run down from the two platforms we need to go up to activate crystals to fight the second boss. He's behind a force field at the moment. And there's also these big fat guys. So if they aren't really that close, you can pick up the immediate group of the little guys that run down from the first platform. You can grab them if he's not close. I mean, you can actually pull them both at the same time, and it's generally not too bad, but I don't like it. It gets a little hairy. And I grabbed him. So, I mean, use your best judgment. Either pull the little guys first or pull this guy. But when you do pull him back, because those little guys come down, and as always, someone might be a little too close. There I was keeping watch. The reason I ran over just a second ago was because I thought that somebody was too close and pulled them over, so I was running over to grab them. And I just grabbed them really quickly. We're gonna AoE these guys down really fast. God, I love Death Knights. I recommend having one. I mean, I know they're a cheap class, and maybe I'll give my personal review of Death Knights. Who, I mean, I love playing it. It's fun, but you know, it is cheap. You have to admit, it is the cheapest class in the world to play. They do way too much damage. Even in their most basic levels, they do so much damage. I can take on so many more mobs than I could with any other class. I mean, even a paladin in protection mode, I could take on more mobs than I could with him, and kill them faster. Waiting for the gigantic slow motherfucker. I'm gonna get him someday. And he's dead. Yeah, I put some background music last time. It's a little low. I'm gonna up it just a little bit, but you know, the commentary is the most important part. The background music is just kind of pleasant, I suppose. I'm not all that fluent with music software, so yeah. It was funny. Our healer was like, "Alright, don't get out of range of the tremor totem," and then I sort of looked at him and said, "Wait, tremor totem? That didn't work." Anyway, so I would like to make music, but I'm not too keen. I mean, I'm a designer. I can design whatever, but music, not really my thing. I gotta learn it. Of course, I was only using like GarageBand, which I think kind of sucks, or honestly. It's like, okay, there are loops. Great. I've used better looping programs before. Alright, this is a fun pull. And I really only have to describe this one because the other side is the same thing. I go after the skeletons first. Charge in. Mainly, you just gotta keep tabbing through. This is actually a prime example of what I do for when I'm tanking. I always pop in and I use a thunderclap initially. Oh, didn't get one because I didn't switch fast enough. I'm a little rusty on this one because due to my son, I haven't really gotten to play and tank anything in, like, at this point it had been 2 weeks. Alright, we're out of time, so we'll come back and fight the next boss in the next episode. Night!